Hi guys, welcome back to Fishing with Finn. Today I'll be doing a Carpers Essential terminal tackle review along with some rig tutorials. Carpers Essential are a UK based company that sell a wide range of terminal tackle. They sell things such as hooks, hook links and rig tools and more. They also are an affordable company. The first rig I'll be showing you how to tie is a slip D-rig. Usually you use this with a wafter or a bottom bait. The things that you'll need to tie a slip D-rig are some coated hook link, some scissors, some anti-tangle sleeves, baiting needle, kickers, baiting screws, micro ring swivels, whatever you want to use, and some hooks. These are Elite long shanks size 6 micro barbs, and these are Curve size 6 micro barbs. The first step to tie a slip D-rig is you're going to need around 8 to 6 inches of coated braid. Once you've got some coated braid out, first rule, you're going to need to strip around 2 inches of coated braid. You can either do this with your fingernails or a stripper tool. I'm going to be using a stripper tool today. Once you've got your stripped back section of braid, you're going to make a small loop. Make sure it's all good. Moisten it. Grab your hook of choice. Put it through the eye of the hook. Sometimes this can be a bit fiddly. There you go. Grab a micro ring swivel in my case. You can use anything else you want to use for this. This can also be a bit fiddly. Put through this section. Hold this little bit here so it doesn't go through. Wrap it around. Put it through. Being careful not to damage the braid in any way. Making sure your D section is in line with the barb, which mine is. Grab your bit of coated braid. Do a knotless knot 8 times round here. Once you've done it 8 times, run it through the back of the eye of the hook. Then you've got your hook section of your slip D-rig made. Then you want to grab a pair of scissors and snip that little bit there. Once you've cut your tag ends, grab a kicker. I'm using a VX kicker. These are sometimes a bit fiddly to get in. I'm using a yellow one for a bit extra fleck. Be careful you don't get your finger there. Run it through. Just to the edge of the knotless knot. Now that is your hook section done. Once you've done your hook section of the slip D-rig, you're going to want to grab an anti-tangle sleeve. These can be a bit fiddly to do. Thread it through. Make sure you do a thin end first, or whatever your anti-tangle sleeves are like. Now you're going to want to do a figure of 8 loop knot. These can sometimes be a bit fiddly to tie. Sometimes I use a baiting tool or a splicing needle to do this. You want to pull it down a little bit, making sure you've done a decent thingy. Make sure your rig's nice and long. Cinch it down, get a bit of moisture. Make sure it's nice and tight. Grab your scissors and cut the tag ends. Once you have tied your figure of 8 loop knot, you're going to pull up your anti-tangle sleeve to the knot. And that is your finished slip D-rig. Once you've finished tying your slip D-rig up, I have found the best wafters to use are Parker Baits, OG Fish and OG Fruit and Nut wafters. These balance perfectly on a size 6 curve micro barbed hook. This slip D-rig is what I caught my 20-pound catfish on last vlog. If you haven't watched this already, check it out. The reason I love Carpers Essential so much is their quality and price. Carpers Essential have also released a new line of hooks, the Elite hooks. These are Elite long shank curve hooks. These are the normal curve hooks in size 6. These are size 6 as well. They're a tiny bit bigger, improving the hooking ratio when you hook a fish. There are many different types of rigs you can tie with Carpers Essential terminal tackle. This here is an IQD rig tied with some soft fluorocarbon. These here rigs range to spinner rigs, slip D rigs and many more. all tied with Carpers Essential Terminal Tackle. When I go fishing, 100% of the time I'm using Parker baits. Use code FIN, all capitals, to get 10% off your first order. These here are the cork dust wafters. These catch me fish everywhere I go. These are perfect for slip D rigs and IQD rigs. These are pop-ups, pineapple fluoro pop-ups. These are perfect for slip D rigs, chob rigs and many more. Casting out as a single, packed for a lot of attraction. They also come with a 10mm glug. These have been glugged up in pineapple goo. Perfect for a situation in the winter. These are the OG Fish pop-ups. These are more suited for the solid bag angler or anyone really. These will go perfectly in a solid bag with some mini mix pellets. Parker baits do many liquids such as the flat spot, the sauce and many more. This is the flat spot, the monster crab flavour. There are 2 flavours out at the moment, monster crab and fruity flat spot. Parker baits also have a YouTube channel called Parker Brothers, which they do weekly videos, weekly updates on all sorts of things fishing and carp related. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and check out Carpers Essential and Parker baits. Peace.